1 month ago today, I was happy as a lark. But now I go for walks, to the movies, maybe to the park. I have a seat on the same old bench to watch the children play. You know, tomorrow is their future. But for me, just another day. They all gather around me. They seem to know my name. We laugh, tell a few jokes, but it still doesn't ease my pain. I know I can't hide from a memory, though day after day I've tried. I keep saying she'll be back, but today again I've lied.
Oh, I see her face everywhere I go, on the street and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, I hear her voice as the cold winds blow in the sweet music on the radio. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
To an end. I'm looking for a letter or something, or anything that she would send. With all the people I know, I'm still a lonely man. You know, it's funny. I thought I had her in the palm of my hand.
Tell me, have you seen her?
Oh, yeah.
Highlights and Have You Seen Her here on Secular Sounds Community Radio from Milton Keynes. We're broadcasting from our studios at Petrie Ridge, courtesy of Interaction, who are one of our partners. And if you'd like to know more about Secular Sounds, then get on the internet, have a look, and see, and we'll tell you all about it. It's the Grumpy Old Men on a Saturday morning. I'm Mike Barry.
I'm Bob Bluffield.
I'm Brian White.
I'm Alan Mallyon.
And there we go. Now, gentlemen, apparently green-eyed Britons are suffering from a new affliction now. Apparently it's called frenvy, because most of us, it seems, envy three of our friends. A third of men are more likely to covet their higher salary, while almost as many women get jealous over a friend's fabulous holiday. Do you suffer from jealousy?
Not in the least.
Don't you?
Not in the least, no.
You sure?
I wouldn't want your car, Mike, or
You sure?
or your wife, or your house.
Listen, nobody wants my wife. That's why we're still married. You know, so.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of your good looks, Mike.
What is that to it?
I'm jealous of Bob's haircut. I mean, that's something else. Brian's superb intellect, I've always been jealous of. You know, I feel envious of you all.
So the statements I just made, 1 in 3, are friendly.
I am the 1 in 3.
You are the 1 in 3.
Well,
Well, 1 in
I'm
5.
1 in 4, yes.
4, yeah.
I've always been
So I think we have.
awkward with numbers.
I think we had a few porcupines coming out there, you know, because I often get jealous of other people.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
About what?
All sorts of things.
Oh, go on.
No, I mean, just all sorts of things, you know. I think, you know, well, they're living a nice life. I wish I could live a life like theirs,
Do
you
you
know.
live a nice life, Mike? Do you live a nice life?
Yeah, of course I do. I wake up every morning,
What do you complain
and that's
about?
good enough for me, you know. It's.
I don't give a damn what other people do.
I don't want to wake up dead.
Do you give a damn what people do?
I thought the whole point of this programme was to give a damn what other people do.
Well, yeah, but not in jealousy sense.
Well, why not?
Not envy.
Why not actually? Because I think it's good to be envious
I
about
suppose
things.
if you
because
envy somebody, you strive to be them or be reach their level, their targets or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, would you go along with that?
I'll go along with that one. Something from the local paper this week, and I'd like to see what your comments are on it. Buckinghamshire Fire and Rescue, and Oxfordshire Fire and Rescue, and the Royal Berkshire Fire and Rescue Services are going to share one control room near Reading from this coming December. Is this a good idea or a bad idea?
Bad idea.
A bad idea. That's one version.
I think so, because I think it'll lead to a lot of confusion. I don't know. They've tried this before and it hasn't worked, haven't they? As a result, they've got these empty control centres that are costing a lot of money, £1 million a year, that are not being used.
It's a great thing in theory, isn't it? We're
Yeah.
going to say we're going to combine these things, and then we're going to save a few bob.
But we never do.
It
we?
just doesn't seem to work. It seems to cost more money and provide less of a service.
Doesn't work with the ambulance service,
But
does it?
particularly people, controllers, you speak to them and they've got no idea what you're talking about, unless you happen to have a postcode, which we don't all carry around the postcode of every place that we're going to require an ambulance or the fire brigade.
Well, this is a problem with Thames Valley Police, isn't it? Because they're over in Oxfordshire, Kidlington or something. When you ring them, they answer over there and haven't got a clue where you are.
No.
And it's always been a tension between whether you have something small and local or whether you amalgamate it to get the economies of scale. And that's the balance and at the moment, everything is about saving money and not about service. And I think we ought to get back to what is the best thing for your own community.
I quite agree. Decentralised, in other words, yes?
Absolutely.
Too much centralisation. That's what we agree.
Okay.
Well, there are things that you want centralised. There are, particularly medical things where you want to have, centres of excellence for particular things. You want the best eye hospital in the world to be somewhere.
Like Moorfields.
Yeah. You want the best, hip replacement place in the world or whatever it happens to be, whatever that speciality is. So you want general hospitals that deal with most things, because actually most things aren't particularly difficult to deal with. And then the really difficult things you want centres of excellence for.
The trouble is, when you get to a situation where, right, you phone the emergency services and they say, where are you? Oh, Newport, Oh, Newport. Oh, that's Wales, yes, or the Isle of Wight.
Yeah,
Because you haven't actually said Newport Pagnell, And even if you do say Newport Pagnell, they probably just punch in Newport on their screen and up it comes, oh, yeah, that's Wales, you've got to deal with the Welsh ambulance service for that, or the Isle of Wight.
I've had a couple of incidents where I phoned the police over something and trying to explain where something is has been a nightmare.
Well, you would have that problem because, you're always moaning and groaning with the police and that sort of
That's
thing,
all
aren't you?
going
And
on,
when they
right?
come round, you don't even let them in,
Well,
do
there's
you?
nothing to do with it. It was to do with somebody they were looking for, who I think I spotted on the canal.
Oh, so you were sticking your nose into somebody else's business,
Well,
as
he
usual.
was a rapist, apparently.
As you? Oh, no.
No, it wasn't me.
He was a taxi driver. Was he a taxi driver?
Well, he might be. I don't know.
All
It was
right.
a hoodie they were looking for.
Oh, so you
And I
thought?
saw him darting through the bushes up near us.
So you?
What were you
Of course,
doing
by
in the
the-
bushes?
Well, I was just coming home. I saw him run down a street where he'd been seen quite recently, disappear up the canal. Of course, by the time they realised where he was, he'd long gone.
So you waddled home and you got on.
I was in the car.
Oh,
I was in the car.
well, why didn't you chase him then?
Because it went up it wasn't a road. How can I change so I can't run? I can hardly walk.
I was going to say, 20 minutes later you get home and I think I saw a hoodie on the... Yes,
No, it was only seconds, actually.
You actually should be put up for an award.
What's that?
A Good Citizens Award.
Well, I try to be.
Yep. I don't know. Talking about that
Don't
sort
we all
of
try to be?
Talking about that, so you do know that 6 out of 10 parents reel out the do as I say, not as I do mantra, but after frequently breaking their own rules, a study has showed. Mothers and fathers admit to checking their phone messages at the dinner table, watching too much TV and swearing, despite telling off their children for doing exactly the same. 8 in 10 admit they set a bad example, and the large majority say they've been told off by the youngsters for breaking their own rules, which is terrible. You see, this is where society is broken down, hasn't it? Because children are now telling their parents and their grandparents off for breaking the rules.
Not always, huh?
Well, no, I don't break the rules, I stick to my rules. I stick to, I'm a man of principle.
The rules are made to be broken.
Principles, yeah. But it does get a bit gory, doesn't it? We go out with people and they're constantly looking at their blooming telephones at the meal table. I think they should be banned, don't you?
I think absolutely meal tables should be banned, yeah.
So Alan's computer in front of him should be shut down.
No, because he's...
that's for a purpose.
He's
our
researcher.
He's our researcher.
I'm not a researcher. I'm just in tune
We're not-
with modern technology.
Are you saying that because we're eating Jaffa cakes, that's our breakfast, and we're at the meal
Absolutely.
table?
Note the way he casually flicks his glasses over his head, as he says, I'm just here in tune with technology,
Yeah.
I'm really surprised, actually. Do you know where
Perhaps
the
he's
on-off
got-
button
perhaps
is?
he's got recording things on his glasses.
Hey, yes, Pat, there could be.
I'm secretly
filming us,
recording
yes,
this whole program.
Actually, that we should be worried about that, gentlemen. He might have hacked into our show.
Yeah.
I'll
So I
tell
can
you what,
broadcast it later.
Our Facebook page is going very well. We're getting lots of new people.
Tell them about the Facebook page.
The Facebook page, what can I tell them about it?
The grumpy old men.
The Grumpy Old Men and Women. It has to be Grumpy Old Men and Women
Yes.
because there was a Grumpy Old Man page already from somebody else.
But we have women members as well.
We do have women
do.
members. We have quite a lot of women members.
Who
My
make-
cousin
who
Lee
make some very good
is doing the
points.
vetting on it now for members because we're getting quite a lot of subversive type people trying to join it.
Well, there was somebody on it this week, and because I disagreed with them, they
They
left.
left. Oh yeah. That was ridiculous.
The whole
He's quite
point
a
of it,
well-educated guy, apparently. Well, I looked at his page, and he seemed to be quite...
but the whole point of it was that if you make a comment, you expect people to
Course-
actually react to
course
that
you do. I
comment.
think he was very left of left, wasn't he?
I thought it was right or right.
Do you? You think it was the other way, do you? Well, he would have been. Can't remember his name now. But, I thought it was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is
Well,
why
if I worried about every time somebody disagreed with me, I'd be a nervous wreck.
I used to be a member of another group, and I was kicked out of that because of debating things. You're not allowed to talk about politics, religion, and what was the other one? Sex, is it?
What's that?
Mike's ears pricked up then.
Listen, I'm trying to do a very difficult job here in controlling the studio and producing this programme and all the rest of it, which is... it's really... I'm going
And
to...
if there's anybody out there who wants to learn how to do that,
Yeah,
we're always
they're
looking for them.
more than welcome,
Yeah.
yes. You're more than welcome to come along and join the
What do
community.
we know about this UFO then that was spotted over Milton Keynes? This is news to me. I didn't know anything about this.
But I thought you were the one that
No.
reported
An
it.
object was described as a black and white light in the centre by the witness, a man in his mid-40s who was on his way back from the pub. I'm not going to say that.
He was probably suffering a midlife crisis
It was
then.
11:36 a.m. on Tuesday, the 16th of September. Over the Ouzel Valley Park,
Yes,
Greenland. Where's Greenland in Milton Keynes? Never heard of that.
Greenland's a street in Newport Pagnell, isn't it?
yeah.
Where's Ouzel Park? Is that Newport Pagnell?
No,
Where's Ouzel Valley Park? That's where it was seen.
it runs up to Woolen Lake.
It was a black object and a white light in the centre. It was thought it could either be a Chinese lantern or in the morning, Chinese lantern or possibly a helium balloon, the type advertised by but it was subsequently found that it wasn't. I have to say, I did spot a similar sort of thing many, many years ago in London. It was reported officially as a UFO. A lot of people saw it. It was a light that was moving about the sky very quickly and it just shot up into the atmosphere after about